scream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flames, Saturday's fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Cloud lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flames, Saturday's fly. Cupping Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lies. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. When the chop shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from wrecks to redemption, we're gun steel, built from tension. Chop shop, chop shop. We live, we race, we never stop. Welcome to the chop shop, where fire meets chrome. We build our name in the danger zone. Truck, cup, and Xfinity knives. We race for glory, we race for life. We're breaking limits, hearts and locks. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. In the chop shop. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, we chop it up, we race, we slay. Chop shot, chop it up, never stop. Engines scream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Friday's flames, Saturday's fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lies. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Cloud lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the Chop Shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the Chop Shop. Crowd lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the Chop Shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup and Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the Chop Shop. When the Chop Shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from wrecks to redemption, we're cutting steel, built from tension. Chop Shop, Chop Shop. We live, we race, we never stop. Welcome to the Chop Shop, where fire meets chrome. We build our name in the danger zone. Truck Cup and Xfinity nights. We race for glory, we race for life. We're breaking limits, hearts and locks. It's all or nothing in the Chop Shop. In the Chop.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure just to have you live at a charge. For a little countdown to green here. Welcome to Kansas Speedway. Chase time for the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series. Round of 12 kicks off tonight, and if Michigan was any indication, this season is absolutely not lifting. This series is going. They're going places, and they're going fast and furious and doing all the things that they do. Good to see you all out there. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all doing well. Kansas is on point tonight. We're gonna make sure I have some things set up properly here. We're gonna do just that. Let's take a look. We'll get your started grid underway. We'll talk about the race. We'll talk about what's going on with this one. Brandon Banks is going to be your Stay Tuned Sports pole sitter. Michael Strickland will be your outside pole sitter. We'll see Michael Strickland, John Hammond in row number 2, Brian Fine, Chris Justice in row number 3. Pat Green, David Steiner in row number 4, Nathan Bigart, Jason Day in row number 5. Tony Sanders on Hollyfield will be out there, row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Jonathan Parsons, Clint Hackett. We'll have Jeff Laraway, Robert Church in row number 8. Row 9 will be Craig Bridge Jr. and Brad Dove. Brian Rayburn's out there with Jared Culver. Brock Duty, Donnell Williams in row 11. As we go, make sure you check out Chop Chop Racing. Budgie, the command for Chop Chop works again. I was able to make sure that works. So we thank Stay Tuned Sports for being on board with all we got going on here Tonight, we trade the 2 miles of Michigan for a mile and a half right here at Kansas Speedway. And it's a fast, progressive banked, multi-groove D-shaped oval where you can run from the white line all the way up to the wall and make it work. But tire wear is going to be a big factor for every one of these drivers here tonight. So if you want to make sure that you do it, you got to keep doing it. This is the Chopp'N Up Cup Series presented by Chopp'N Up Media and Podcast with the help of Stay Tuned Sports for a Pole Award. Admin Box keeping race control tools on point. Our friends over at Track Racer giving us our weather and the rigs. And, of course, yours truly, Signature Esports, bringing it live across Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Here's what we've got going on tonight. As far as the race information goes, round of 12 beginning, and it's going to be massive. I'm enjoying the fact that we're running Kansas tonight. It's going to be a blast to see. 150 laps, stage lap at lap 40, 4 sets of tires, 100% fuel, no fast repair for the drivers. Track temperature at a cool 80 degrees. 78 degrees on the air temperature, 30% humidity, clear skies with a 1 mile an hour wind. That's how go to work. It'll be awesome. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. Kansas is my favorite racetrack, so to come back and see Kansas on the circuit is it's going to be pretty huge. The drivers in the blue on the award pylon, there's going to be your playoff drivers, and so everybody's looking for stage points and looking for all the points they can get on the racing surface, and it's going to be good. It's going to be fine. Let's take a look at your points standings here tonight. Nathan Bigart leads in the points. Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland, Michael Caffrey, Chris Justice, your top 5. Clint Hackett, Jerry Culver, Tony Sanders, Pat Green, all just below the cutoff line. But this is a new round, so all of the points, they really don't matter. But now we're green. Let's go. We're going green flag racing here at Kansas. Let's go for the Wedgie Bird. All right, drivers are loaded up here tonight. As we'll see Clint Hackett on board the first driver canvas. We start rolling forward. Drivers going to utilize the outside lane. Here's Robert Church. Churchy just behind, looking at the tail end of this race line. We'll see what these drivers are going to have on point. Parsons at the bottom, 45, just there. See the Wildcat Racing Machine rolling forward. There's Chris Justice. He is looking to have just a good race. Striker out front, fastest lap of the race so far, 29.90. Chris Justice third in the ranks right now, trying to move his way forward. I'll take it for the light. Mr. Van Ness, take it for the light. There's Jerry Culver. Jerry, part of the crew, trying to work his way back into the mix. Craig Bridge Jr., Jeff Laraway just ahead. Jerry just has to keep his nose clean, keep himself on point, keep himself rolling forward. Jason Day for the top 10 tonight. Top 5 would be huge for him. Maybe a win would be good. We'll see how this one will fare out for him. I was going to work Kansas. You've seen a lot of time where I heard it in the pre-race that a lot of drivers are doing just that. John Hammond, bottom side of the racetrack, kicking butt, taking names. I'm going to make sure that his boy didn't join the driver cams. He did not, but he's duck, dodge, diving, a dodge balling. He's got an opportunity. Love seeing it. All right, John. We'll send it, sir. We'll see you on the flip side of this one. Ooh, a little wall tap. He's fine. He's fine. The tricky racetrack. Brian Fine out front. Michael Strickland in second. See Brandon Banks in tow again. Stage lap completion of lap 40. I don't know why that didn't change. It should have changed. 40, 40, 40, 40. Keep your doggies rolling right. Yeah, maybe. 35 to go to the stage. There it is. It fixed. It fixed. 5 laps in. It's all about managing right now. Adam says this track, this is the track where you started getting comfortable running the outside on the turns. This is the perfect track to be able to do so. But in the Cup car, here as of late, we've been seeing too much tire wear for that to be a big factor. So maybe on old tires, the drivers will move up. Kind of one of those things we see. Good to see y'all. Good luck from all the people out there. You beat Nate in practice. Let's go, Mr. Downer. Budget getting some love. Mr. Van Nest, I'm amazing. You're amazing, sir. Thank you very much for being out there. I appreciate you. I had surgery today, folks, so I'm still out here. Hey, so you think I'm subscribing? So if I sound a little bit funny, there's a reason why. I can't open my mouth hardly at all. My left eye is swallowed shut, and I'm missing about as much of my face as two-faced. But it's cool. I'm living the dream. All right, let's see. Get your eyes set on things, right? Yeah, get your eyes set. I set stage for the playoffs for the round of 12 here. Nathan Bigard has 12 wins, a ridiculous 122.8 driver average, 14 top 5s, 14 top 10s. This is the winningest driver in Chop Shop history and is still the benchmark when it comes to this Cup car. Brandon Banks has 3 wins, momentum rocket after a Michigan victory, and quietly one of the best long-run guys on the field. Michael Strickland, or Striker as we call him, is Mr. Consistency. 22 starts, 17 top 10s, and almost always in the interview window category at the end of the night. Always a driver, I'm saying, top 3. And he's got a streak to uphold because other than a special event race, he's been inside the top 3 on almost everything that I've called. So we'll see what happens tonight. We'll see if that streak comes to an end, but it may or may not be done so. Michael Caffrey got the pole and led a pile of laps and won the stage at Michigan before things went sideways. Comes in with speed and a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, which I'd love to see. Chris Justice, Jason Day, Brian Fine, Michael Meta, Jerry Culver, Pat Green, Clint Hackett, Tony Sanders. That's your full dozen chasing the spot into the next round. And the next round is the championship race. So we're going to, over the next 3 races, we're going to go from, including this race, we're going to go from 12 drivers down to 8. And that championship race is going to be all about who can finish ahead of one another, and that is where it sets. Kind of nuts. Brian Fine, 3/10 of a second. Michael Strickland salvaged the corner. Brandon Banks is going to be in 3rd. Big Art's going to be in 4th. Michael Caffrey in 5th. So yeah, so that's what we do. That's what we see. Well, we thank you all. Let's go for the bunch of bird. Thank you to everybody watching Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. Give us a big old subscribe if you haven't done so. We do iRacing broadcast, game reviews. Occasionally we find something that I can convince other people to play. Ask Penguin. Yep. He plays with Hot Wheels too. Penguin is your race controller tonight. It's his job to keep everybody going. Brent, thank you for the like, sir. So, the mass that was removed from my nose was just over 27 centimeters. 27 millimeters. Well, I have to look at the notes. Millimeters. 27 millimeters. The one from my cheek was 22.4. So yeah, that's what's it. That's what was removed. So now everybody knows. If you want to see a picture, there's one in my Discord under the F Cancer spot, and we're 3 stinking treatments away from the bell ring, and we're a lot of healing away from looking normal. Colby, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. And I just don't. Penguin said it best, I think. I don't quit. What would be the point? Is the dryer going off again? All right, Brian Fine, Michael Strickland, Nathan Bigart, Brandon Banks. There's my update for everybody. Caffrey down back onto the bottom side. Banks will be side by side. 77 will slide up. Good slide. Here comes John Hammond in the tail. Bigart up 6. Try to close it on Michael Strickland here. I have a straw that's twice the size of the can that I'm trying to drink out of. It's funny as hell. All right. Okay, straws don't work. That hurts. You don't realize how much of your cheek you actually have to use during the straw. So, never mind. Also, if you guys have any extra work over the next couple of months, please let me know. I'm ready for it. Let's go. Grant, thank you for the like, sir. Mr. Altizer, how you doing? 88 to the 01. Good side draft there on the front straightaway. Brian Fine stepping away. Good luck for Brian Fine right now. I hope I feel better soon. Thank you. It's going to take a while. It'll be about 3 months. It'll be about 3 months of complete healing. I still have to go in, get stitches removed, and then after that I have to go in for a couple of more repairs. It's the chemo that I have, the 3 more, not chemo, 3 more radiation treatments that I have to go through. That the only thing that's really I'm not looking forward to in this healing process, but we'll be good. We'll be good. We'll keep pushing forward. John Hammond, Chris Justice, a good battle here. Jason D up a couple of spots. Pat Green saving a little bit of tire here. Does have David Steiner just ahead of him. We'll continue to bring you iRacing for as long as we can. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you, dear. It's a great racetrack. It's one of my favorite racetracks. Actually, it's my favorite racetrack to go watch a race at. But I haven't been to Daytona yet, so, maybe one day. So keep kicking butt, right? Good to hear my voice. Thank you, Colby. I appreciate you. In our Discord, there's a channel. We'll got a few more updates to give everybody. But if you dare to look at it, there is a picture of what round 1, basically. With all the markings for all the other stuff. All right, 23 of 150, 18 laps to go to the stage. Will be 12 laps as we go. Big Iron trying to close in that 0.6 of a second difference here. Natural line around the racetrack for the 5-7. Nathan looking to circumvent qualifying as drivers work the outside lane. Brandon Banks back on the bottom side of the racetrack. I always talk about what Brandon Banks can do. He just continues to run the natural line to be able to save tire. Splits the seam a little bit there on the bottom side. That can push you up right near the wall on corner exit. But the natural line is what's impressive about it all. 0.4 of a second, the difference between the 01 and the 5-7. And everybody's changed their lane. Brandon Banks not changing his tone. Big guy ran a 30-70 last time by, right down to the fall off, about a second for the most part. Pat Green, Chris Justice side by side. Pat Green pushing up, Justice up there. Pat Green bottom side. Going to find his way forward here. Still having those 2 spots negated here. Pat Green trying to slide the corner. Is going to be able to do so. Justice with a run. Whoa, right there on the... Oh, into the back bumper to the 90. That was telescopically red. And then caution will come out. It's like Brad Dove. Rock Duty involved. Oh, no. Brad Dove came back up on the racetrack. This started just a little bit of ahead. I want to look at where Brad Dove is right here. Out of the corner. There's Ron Hollingfield. He gets free. Tries to save the car and slides back up on the racetrack. Brock Duty. Ouch. Ouchie. Brock Duty right here from the cockpit point of view. Let's go back and go on Brock's point of view here. Up and out of the corner. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just drifted right up into him. Brock having to come to pit road now. Pat Green's coming to pit road. We have a few drivers coming to pit road. They might try to do something here for the stage. So about 10 laps to go to the stage when we go back to green flag racing. So everybody will knock it out. Pull little Dave Coulier, cut it out. You know, the crazy, awesome selves out there. Thank you for the clip, Butch. I appreciate you. If I decide to live stream tomorrow, I'll show everybody the face. If I decide. It's depending on if I want a game or if I want to chill or if what's going to happen, how I feel. So. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, racing's still good. Admin box give you a caution tonight. And looking forward to it. Yeah, so no broadcast Saturday, no broadcast Sunday. We have one Monday, championship race for our Signature Esports Throwback Series. And then Monday's looking to continue on from there. We've got quite a few races to call this season. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, baby. Lights are off with the pace car. Brian Fine, Nathan Pigart, Michael Strickland. 77 to Caffrey Banks is going to be down there as well. Brock Duty will be a lap down. That will be good. Speaking of things... All right. We're all ready to go. There's people I forgot that I said I was going to do things. Bollinger, thank you for the like, sir. Thank you to Marley for the follow earlier as well. Budgie, next time you talk to Marley, tell him thank you. I think that's the same Marley that we both know. Brian Fine. Out front. Big Art in second, Strickland in third. Thank you, Bollinger. I appreciate you. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you very much. We survived. 10 to go. I want to check on a driver, too. Donnie came in. Brad Dove came in. A little bit of fuel there. Pat Green came in, got some damage fixed. Was that right side damage I was talking about earlier? Oh, Striker, Big Art into the wall. There's some bumping and banging going on back here. John Hammond looking ahead. Says, I'll see you 10 cents. And I raise you a quarter. Hold on. There's the Brandon Banks going by out of the throttle. Little wall tap for Caffrey up there. Justice just clears. Brian Fine stepping away from the two behind him. Brandon Banks on the inside of Mr. Caffrey. I don't think anybody took tires in the field. Do I need anything? I think Chris Blank there. A cup that works. Or, yeah. A cup. A glass to put my Monster in. I have a Monster. Jess bought me a Monster. RB, thank you for the like, sir. She is all about taking care of me. She really is. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. Cool. I appreciate that follow from you. All right, do we find laps to go to the stage this next time by? Ryder Banks has closed his way back inside the top three. See if he's going to try to make some things happen. Clint Hackett on the move. Going around John Hammond. Brian Fine, Nathan Bennett. Fine splits the middle seam there. Nate trying to get a run on the back straightaway. 5 laps to go at this stage. Kansas showing up right now. Brandon Banks closing down the distance as well. Strickland Caffrey. A good little battle. Jason Day and two. Chris Justice. Churchy. How about Churchy? There's Churchy. He's rolling up 8. You're good. You got this. You're good.
Button in time.
It's okay. Penguin caught, folks. It's okay. He's allowed to do that. Brian Fine right back to the back bumper. 4 laps to go. Fine back to the bottom. Nate trying to manage the gap. Fine's going to get tight right behind. Brandon Banks in tow. 3 to go. Brandon Banks looking second lane, circumventing the race line. 5 off on the back straightaway, trying to close in. 8 looks to the inside on the 5-7. Gonna think second about it. Think again about it. This is about managing the stage. When it comes to long run race pace right now, Brandon Banks may have been your pulse hitter, but he backed off the corner. 2 to go. You're gonna set up the corner here. On the outside lane, trying to set up the run. Banks on the high side. I think he has just been trying to low line feed this one. Brian Fine, quarter second, still down on the bottom. Nathan Bigart trying to throw shade on the dirty air, get a stage win here. Reggie says hello, Penguin. White flag for the stage.
Hello.
Nathan Bigart, Brian Fine, Brandon Banks. The track becoming about what you can do at the end of it, that's for sure.
Penguin's just kind of chilling right now. He's kind of beside himself. He's got a pretty crazy month with everything going on.
Oh, yeah. All right, stage win. Nathan Bigart, Brandon Banks, Brian Fine, Jason Day, Michael Strickland. We'll see Justice, Caffrey, Hackett, Church, Pat Green, David Steiner, Brian Rayburn. Your final points on the stage here. And only one caution. Second caution being thrown for that stage. They're going to do what they do. But it's doing fine. Big Art gets the win in the stage. And we'll do the thing for just a moment. We'll meet her up with the pace car. We're going to do some things. I'm going to go grab a cup. I'll be right back. Oakley dokley, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it. I got my cup. All right, here we go. Thank you, RB. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Appreciate you showing up, supporting the drivers. Brendan Banks, number one pole spot. Go get out. It's going to take a run. Nathan Bigart in second. Jason Day will be up 7, right there in third. Seeing a few drivers get a little bit of damage worked on. Be all good to go. Learn how to talk all over again. It's kind of weird. Ball straight for a couple of drivers back there. You see the sparks flying out there on onto the back straightaway out of turn 2. All the management, all the progress. Bounce around. Check out a few drivers here. Like Jason Day, who's running in third. There he is. Chris Justice just behind him. There's Brian Fine trying to work his way back into the mix as well. 105 laps to go. Don't look now. John Hammond saving tires, saving fuel. The second lane has Tony Sanders just ahead of him. Stick on Clint Hackett. He's a guy I always keep my eye on. He's got both the dang old cameras up. Three on the insides. Craig Bridge Jr. Over the Jags Racing Machine. There's Churchy. Church in seventh. Right where he started for the stage. Got to maximize his performance here. How's everybody been faring out for the Daytona week? Everybody doing well? Has everybody lost safety rating at iRating? I haven't ran one race this week, and I don't plan on it. Even though I want to, don't plan on it. Valerie, thank you for the like, dear. I appreciate you. Chris's heart rate's up a little bit, 141. There's Jerry. Come on, Jerry. Dono Williams to the outside, Donnie on the point. That'll conclude the driver cam segment of tonight's race. We appreciate that. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I sound great, thank you. Glad to hear surgery was a success. Yes, it was. It was a success. A lot of healing. I can't take the bandage off for 2 days, but we'll get a picture of it all stitched together whenever I take a shower on Sunday. And then we'll show it. We'll post a photo of that. Rayburn to the outside. On the move. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. You know, I was just thinking about this, Penguin. You know what's the best form of support that people could do? Is he needed? No, he's not needed. He's busy. He's talking. He's got life going on. Best support you could do, like that. Oh, somebody's having something going on. Rayburn. What we got free? Oh. Jumps the pit road. Dang it, Rayburn. Rayburn, that griphack.exe did not work for you today, sir. All right. We'll see. Brandon Banks trying to go for back-to-back wins. Big R trying to get, I think it's his 13th or 14th in the series. Cannot remember. Best way to support, folks, go to signatureesports.com. Buy yourself some merch. Use promo code CHOPSHOP10. Save yourself, use promo code CHOPSHOP and save yourself 10% on an order of $50 or more. It keeps the print shop busy. It keeps us earning money, and it'll help us keep having a living here over the next couple of months while we try to make things happen. Man, that was crazy. That's crazy, Budgie, wasn't it? It's crazy. It's cray-cray. Here's what happened from the far chase view. Yeet. Ugh. Did he break the left rear toe link? No, it was still going. It might not have been drivable. Who knows? Yeah, there it is. Right with the clip, Budgie. Buy yourself a ballistic tumbler. She deserves it. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. I do need to change the... No, that's comments. I need to change the... Yeah. I'll change that later, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. All right, Budgie, thank you for the clip. I appreciate you. Jess is out there watching. She's playing with her bestie. She's playing a game that that is co-op there. Penguin. That might be something that's funny. $94 to go, 57 to 150. Let's keep everybody doing the side-by-side thing. One of the things that I wanted to take a look at is what I was doing up here. One to the 8. Do I have this one? Can I spectate it? Nope. Caution.
Why?
Clint Hackett. Clint had an issue. Let's see what happened. He was slideways, it looked like. Get out of the corner. Come on, Clint. Woo! Steiner almost got to the back of him. It locks up on him. Oh, he just barely got over across the line and brought out the caution. Little self-spin does happen. Love to see it. Rayburn, you had to pee? You didn't beat Nate in the race. Well, I'm gonna say, Rayburn, there's still an opportunity. There's a lot of racing still left, unless your car is completely destroyed. Pat Green coming in. A lot of drivers are probably coming in just to take a little bit of look at the racetrack here. You know, maximizing the input. And Doug gets a lap back. He got 7.5 minutes fixed on his race car. Last time he came to pit road on 33. So he's about 10 laps down this time by. Thank you, folks, very much for being out there. Keep kicking butt. You had to pee. I've had to do it. I do that too. Okay. Yeah. It just happens. Okay. Budgie, thank you for the 500 biddies. I appreciate that very much. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, look at that. Jess is so sweet. She came into chat and said, "Do you need anything?"
She did. Yeah. And she didn't see it. I had to go get it. Yeah, she's sweet.
It's okay. It's good for you. It gets the blood flowing, and the blood flowing helps the healing. It's good. It's good. Just don't bend over, okay?
What'd you miss? We're not gonna talk about it. That $1.99 grip pack didn't work. They ripped you off. I'm telling you.
Uh-oh. She's back in chat. Oops. I poked the bear. Everybody run.
It's okay. I just needed a cup for that monster, because drinking out of a straw uses too many facial muscles. That is not okay. And drinking out of a can is the same concept. So, at least right now. So, I went and got a glass, and now I have a glass to drink out of. That was it. That's all I said.
Monsters anyway right now.
Yes, I am. I will never not.
You really shouldn't be, sir. At least for a couple days.
No. That's like telling me not to have coffee. Try me. Green flag. I shouldn't, but I am a little tired, so you tell me in text what you need. You didn't. No, you're fine, babe. It's okay. I promise. All right, here we go. 89 laps to go. Figure out with a good run. Jason Day in that second spot. How about Church?
So you and I are so spoiled.
Do what?
You and I are so spoiled.
Yep. Ain't mad about it. Church up to fourth.
I ain't either.
Church goes around. Don't go around. Don't go around.
That's going to bring precaution.
Oh, they're wrecking behind. Oh, people are locking it up. Church just got free. He would have crossed that. I just got to back it up from right here. He had a good thing happening there. Watch the run. Second lane. Up. Out of the gas. Just free on the turn in. Oh, man. But after the fact, there's a lot of people trying to slam on the brakes. Pat Green, one of those drivers as well. Ron Hollyfield. Let's take a look. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ah, dang it. Ron went through all of that just to have a little bump at the end. Well, these things, they do happen. What was that? Hold on, I got to go back to Rayburn's comment. You should have opted in for the 79-cent upgrade. You know, what was that? That would have been $278, right, for the total on that one. Could have been worth it. It should have been worth it. Also, folks, if you are truly using grip packs out there, shame on you. Rayburn and I are having an inside joke conversation in chat. He is not using grip packs. If he was using grip packs, do you think he'd be on the service right now? No. Don't take it seriously. It's hilarious. It's making me have a good time. But honestly,
that 79-cent upgrade, those are the extra wides, right?
Yeah, it's the extra wide tires. No, what that is, it's the weather per tire upgrade.
Oh, okay, that's what that one is.
Mm-hmm. For those who don't know, back in the day,
So what's the $1.99 upgrade?
So the $1.99 is the base grip pack. What that does is it just reduces your tire wear by 10%.
Oh, okay.
That's it. 79-cent upgrade would have been more than that. Jesus. Back in the day, there was a grip hack in iRacing where people would use a hack to modify the weather that their tires would see and make the track colder. It was a real thing. No joke. It was a real thing. And, well, then people got some permanent bans. And we saw that.
It's code of conduct.
We saw it happen. We saw it happen. If you're cheating, you're a piece of lovely people. I'll tell you my honest opinion on it.
You get your just desserts.
Yep. A little bit of humble pie. Okay. Oh, I got to send you this awesome thing. So nice. It's on. I set it to your phone. All right. Pace cars in. Fourth caution. 3 for incident, 1 for stage. Let's go. Let's go green flag race, boys and girls. Go green. Go. Oh, somebody didn't go back there. There's an old verify
Wrong
second
gear.
gear. I was going to say, looked like Tony Sanders was in third gear there. He's back up to speed, though. He's fine. Red Dove on pit road, getting more of the car worked on again. That sucks. We're back. Welcome back, Adam. We were just talking about grip packs and whether or not Rayburn is actually using them or not because he's out of the race. If here's the deal. If Rayburn was using a grip pack, do you think he would have spun out? I don't know. Let's go, Budgie. No. Rayburn, thank you for having a sense of humor, brother. I appreciate that very much. Jason Dale to the inside. Brandon Banks, Bigard out front. A little bit of different offset for some drivers. Stryker came in. He's got a little bit of different change. 82 laps to go. Greg Bridge Jr. The bottom side of the racetrack. Something happened there. He just got... Oh, no. Who got into... That was Clint Hackett and John Hammond. They got into each other there. And Craig Bridge Jr. hits the wall. Was that John Hammond? Who was that? Was it Laraway? Oh, no. That was a 71. They all... I kind of ran each other over. Dang, Jeff Laraway not having the day he wants. Neither is Clint Hackett. He's got to come to pit road. He's got a tore up from the floor up race car right now. Greg Bridge Jr. up to speed. Nathan hits the wall touch. Jason Day, Brian Fine. We're going to check it on the drivers. Chris Justice just ran his fastest lap of the race. Welcome back, Adam. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. No, I was just clearing my throat. There are people who would enter a session to get out before qualifying and get back in, and the weather wouldn't change. Yep. It was one of them. It was one of them. iRacing did patch that. That was one of them. All right, there's the merch stuff for everybody else. Just finished your shift. That's awesome. That's awesome. Boom. That is awesome. All right, Strickland, Culver, Steiner, Williams up 10. Jonathan Parsons coming to pit road. And black flag for him, too. He jumps to pit road there. Jeff Laraway back out of the mix. Still fine. Church is in 16th. Managing, salvaging, saving, doing what he can. Ron Hollyfield just ahead. Pat Green off 7 at the start of the race. Drivers are getting a little touchy-feely right now. There's Donnie. Donnie's got a unique paint scheme. I wonder if that's a spec map issue or if it's supposed to be gray or if it's supposed to be black with a spec map. Because his car doesn't look right to me. Oh, spec map issue. I kind of want to fix that. Yeah, we're going to fix this behind the scenes. Okay? Settings. Close. Wheels not hooked up. Graphics. Shadow maps. Night shadow maps are on. Okay, fine. What is up with spec maps? All right. All the GGs. All right, check out Chop Shop Racing. We're going to be a part of the Chop Shop Racing Series, not only here, but also the Cup Series. This Cup Series will be ending this season in about 4 weeks. So that means in about 8 weeks, they're going to be starting a new season. Go to the Chop Shop Racing Discord if you want to be a part of this. 75 laps to go, halfway through this race. Stryker has marched his way back up through the field. So I encourage you to get out there and put your hard-earned energy in. Join the Chop Shop Racing Discord. Discord.gg/Chop Shop Racing. Make sure you check out the Chopp'N podcast on YouTube. There's links in the description for you on Facebook and YouTube if you want to check those out. I'd encourage you to do so. The energy doth be as highest. It's a good podcast. There's a lot of good podcasts out there. A lot of leagues starting. Now that they're starting more and more podcasts, it's great to see. Jason Day on the bottom side of the racetrack. Flying up in tow. The Rock, 3/10 of the second, gets a little bit of an advantage. Will be high in 1 and 2, low in 3 and 4. Jason Day will be soaking it back up. Everybody fine. Lap time is pretty consistent between the two drivers. Yeah. I think the YouTube comment only doesn't give you the whole thing. So let me fix that. Supposed to work on YouTube just the same. Actions. Lights. Camera. Action. All right, here we go. Yeah, it doesn't. All right, it should work now. It should work properly. You can't wait to be able to run again. I can't wait for you to get out there and do it. Do the deed, brother. Do the deed. Oh, yeah, chat paused. Hold on. There we go. Ad break in 1 minute. Subscribe to watch ad free. Yep. All right, command works properly again. Oh, man. Did you guys hear what was happening with 5M here recently?
What's that?
So apparently custom maps are a thing that are about to be not being allowed. Words are things.
Hold on just a sec. They're talking on the radio, so they're like drowning you out. I gotta turn you up a little bit. Hold on.
You're good.
Okay, what was the question now? I'm sorry.
5M, I'm looking it up. I want to make sure that we're good. The only custom map files that are allowed to be used or must be obtained from the CFX marketplace. You can no longer mod your maps specifically for your servers anymore. You must use something that is obtained from the CFX marketplace. Oh, wall tap for Big Art. Top three with the blanket striker on the move. Brandon Banks is going to be in fourth. That was something I saw earlier today. That I was like, no way. And then I looked it up when I was sitting in my brand new recliner.
You know, they're getting pretty stringent with that, and if they aren't careful, they're going to lose a lot of people because the modders are the whole reason that the game's even lasted as long as it has.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great game. I actually like the story mode a lot. The issue is that, well, the story mode can have an issue. Just like some of the other games you see out there. You know what game I like that has been modded a little bit? Red Dead Redemption 2.
What's that?
That's been pretty fun. Little free on the bottom for the 01. 66 laps to go. Jason Days.
Well, I mean, Red M's out there too, and that's another thing that's keeping it alive.
Yeah, Red M's fun. If you like being a cowboy and you like role-playing cowboys, cowgirls out there, check out a Red M server. Speaking of servers to check out, besides the Signature City coming back, Red Clay Roleplay, their sponsor, Signature eSports, and are absolutely amazing. Budgie, I will have a command from them. I'm just trying to get whether or not they want me to add their Discord or if they want me to add their Direct Connect link for 5M. Bogart, try to hold on. His car is free and easy down the road they go. Jason Day slides up. Stryker is on the move. Stryker will put it 3 wide here. Not a shot in the dark, he won't. Strickland to the outside of Jason Day. Brandon Banks. Again, I talk about Brandon Banks as a long-run race pace, right? There he is. Clint Hackett coming off pit road. He's good to go. So, yeah, if you like 5M stuff, we like 5M stuff. Tell you what, a lot of desync happening on this racetrack tonight. Jason Day back on the bottom side of the racetrack. Stryker way up high. Jason Day rolling the bottom side. 62 laps to go. They are within the margin of pitting. Strickland changing up the race line. He's going to run a little bit higher. Whoa, Jeff Laraway just ahead. Brandon Banks back on the outside. He's got around Jason Day. Has to duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball, eat the run. Every one of these drivers closing in the distance on Nathan Bigart. 61 laps to go. Ron Hollyfield. Church is on pit road getting the rest of his repairs. Laraway, first driver off the lead lap. Holyfield off 3. Pat Green trying to work his way back around as well. Everybody doing the thing. Churchy is leaving pit road. Come on now, get my door. We'll be waiting for you. Race company too. Lap times kind of leveled off. Bigart 30.95 his last time by. Strikers really closed down that gap. He did come in on 64. I think he might have taken tires there. If he did, well, then he is just he's just managing. Brandon Banks came in on 42. He'll have to pit before Nathan Bigart does. But I think Brandon Banks wants to be close to Nate here when it comes to getting it in and out of pit road. We're coming to the margin. All right, chance for you all to hydrate here, and please do so. We're going to take the opportunity ourselves and do the thing. Be right back. I was watching that battle right along with you guys. That battle with Nathan Bigart, Brandon Banks, who takes over the lead. Jason Day, solid in third. Stryker back to fourth. This is what kind of saving he might be doing right now. Ryan Fine in fifth. Michael Caffrey's going to be in sixth. Chris Justice in seventh. Caffrey Chris Justice on the same strategy that Stryker's on. It was a good hold on to your butt situation there. Including the caution, drivers have ran about 60 laps on their cycle. 61 laps according to what I see. But with this extra couple of pit stops in there, we'll have to see how this will fare out. Brandon Banks out front takes over the lead, quarter second the gap between he and Nathan Bigart. Brandon Banks circumventing the race line, high in, low out. Holyfield covered to pit road. Banks trying to stretch the imagination here. Again, good long run race pace. Nate working the outside lane here. Trying to develop a run on the back straightaway. But the gap that he is losing right now showing up. Second lane. Quarter exit for the 8. Jason Day, he's having a good night as well. He is catching the top two. His last lap has been on point. Ron Holyfield covered around. John Hammond still out the mix. He came out on 96, so he's one of the first drivers to get a set of tires here. Out there and try to run this thing back forward. His lap time, about 0.3 of a second faster than the field, but still managing. Brandon Banks, 1.5. Bigart covered to pit road, so is Jason Day. Stryker takes over second. Both drivers down to pit road speed. Jason Day has closed in the gap a little bit there. So opportunity. Jerry Culver coming to pit road. David Steiner in on pit road as well. Everybody gets in clean. Brandon Banks will lap a couple of drivers on pit road. There'll be 9 drivers on the lead lap. Pat Green, the last driver on the lead lap currently. Donnell Williams looking at pit road. Going to come in. He's going to knock it down. We'd love to see it. Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland, 2 3/4 of the gap for Stryker. Brian Fine sits in third. Little pack racing behind him. Chris Justice does have the inside beat on the 77. 77 back on the outside. Natural line around the racetrack. 14 trying to shortcut the race line there. It's going to give a lot of room to him. Looks to try to turn her to the corner. Caffrey throttles back up. Will have the straightaway speed. Caffrey's going to need to cover pit road sooner rather than later. So as Chris Justice drops down, Malenko Gaiman on point. Everybody holding on. Good race so far. Pat Green seen a few drivers make the pass. John Hammond has gotten around him. Going to try to lap himself here in just a moment. There's Brandon Banks, Pat Green, in a big, long way. Bigart got a penalty. Jason Day got a penalty. Jerry Culver got a penalty. It looks as such. Ron Holyfield, Donna Williams. How about Brandon Banks? Who come to pit road. Just needs to keep it clean. Try not to speed on pit road here. Caffrey in on pit road as well. At 55 miles an hour. Magic number here. Strickland to the lead. Donna Williams down to the bottom side. Donna getting one of his laps back. Stryker on point. Credit lap led for him. Banks leaves pit road. Gets a solid pits. Oh, yeah, locks up the tires a little bit on corner exit. Caffrey will be leaving with him. So Tony Sanders will make the pass on him. Pat Green, 8.5. The gap from those drivers is right now Nathan Bigard trying to be that driver. Jason Day had a good pit stop there. Brian Fine to pit road. Pit road entry on this racetrack is tough. It is very tough. It's one of those racetracks that when it shows up, it just happens. It's a happenstance, right? It happens to put yourself in the grand old scheme of things. Checking on our driver cams. Chris Justice sits in second right now, 2.3 back from Michael Strickland. Drivers trying to manage the pace and hold on to it. 38 laps to go. Glenn Hackett off the driver cams, I do believe. I'm double checking driver cams. Yeah. Clint's running, though. He's still out there running. There's Jerry Culver. Jerry's sitting in 16th right now. Jeff Laraway is the driver he just passed, so he's going to be up 5 spots. But Jason Day came in with Nate. Got himself on an off cycle here. Needing a good finish to this race. And needing to be that lucky dog. John Hammond inside the top 10. John and Tyler usually run it together. John's up on the point. I look forward to seeing Tyler back over the racetrack. Father-son duo knocking it down. Right now, Brad Dove looking on the inside of the 88. Trying to get his lap back. We'll get one of those laps back. Dove at 18, 14 laps down. Justice 1.8, Brock Duty of 18. Tony Sanders, Pat Green, Brandon Banks. Brandon Banks has about a 37.5 second gap. Caffrey, 6.5 back. John Hammond came out on 96. We'll see Brian Fine close in here. Pat Green, natural lap for him. He came out on 64. So he's almost naturally a lap down. Brandon Banks trying to close in the 14.2 second gap right there. But does have, in all the relative, I don't know, about 5 seconds between Chris Justice and about 7 seconds from there. 8.5 seconds. Try to close it in. So Pat Green has Jerry Culver going around. Jerry came out on 110. Working hard for his money right now. Thank you, folks, who are out there. Make sure you keep the comments lively. We want to make sure that the more that you talk, the better it's going to be. Tony Sanders coming to pit road. Tony hitting his pit box right about Chia. Glenn Hackett coming on pit road. Coming on his lap 97. Striker, 33 laps to go. A lot of racing still left. Almost a half of an official. Chris Justice about 1.5 back. Brock Duty coming up pit road right now. Pat Green will look to take another one of those spots. Brandon Banks, 11.6 back. But about 30.58. Caffrey, 30.57. Now 30.76. Brian Fine did run a 30.57. So they're all working. They're all working. Did everybody have a good day at work? That's my question. Penguin, you have a good day at work?
It was a day.
It was a day. Just had the day off. For obvious reasons. She had a good day yesterday.
I mean, there was a lot on my mind today, and I wasn't fully focused on work, but I got through the day.
Yeah.
I made it home, and everything turned out okay.
Yeah. Speaking of prayer channels that we love to look at, throw it out there for Mama Booty.
Throw what out there for Mama Booty?
Little prayer channel.
A little what?
A little prayer channel. Little say some good thoughts and prayers to Mama Booty.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Brandon Banks back on the lead lap. Striker sits looking ahead, seeing, hey, what are we going to do? Pat Green sitting in that next spot. We'll see Donald Williams try to work around him. Yeah. If anybody's going through anything out there, please make sure that you guys are reaching out. Please do. We got a few charity races coming up here pretty soon, too. I got to talk about Nolan's Wheels here pretty soon. We got a Stream Team event for that. If you guys don't know what the Stream Team is, that's a lot of guys a lot like me. They work really hard to be a part of the iRacing platform and to make sure that we are the best in the business. Pat Green will come around. We'll see if he'll do the pit road this time by, if he's going to take over the lead. Striker does pit from the lead. Brandon Banks will be looking to try to take that spot back over. Pat Green on the back straightaway sees about a 6.5 second difference here. Pat could lead here. That'd be interesting. Yeah, he's going to stay out. He's going to lead a lap. Striker coming down, hitting his pit stall. Slides a little bit through the pit box, but he's fine. Pat Green, new race leader. Going to have to get credit for a lap led, so he has to get all the way around the racetrack. He hasn't technically led a lap yet. Striker has led 19 of those laps. Brandon Banks has led 20. Pat Green up and down. My Louisiana friend. He gets a lap led. Take a look at your race recap here for all the fine folks out there. And take it to Chopp'N It Up podcast. 7 different leaders. Pat Green with 25 laps to go this next time by is your race leader. 4 cautions over 12 laps, 3 for incident, 1 for the stage. Again, we ran stage lap completion lap 40, 110 laps, a couple of cautions shaking things up. Pat Green coming into pit road now. Hold on to it, Pat. He locked up the tires. You got a black flag. That stinks. Brandon Banks becomes your race leader. This is the Chopp'N It Up Cup Series here, presented by the Chopp'N It Up podcast, medium podcast. Make sure you check them out on YouTube. Great platform for all of you out there to be able to get to know drivers and the field. Striker fastest lap of the race. Kind of crazy. He's turning it up right now. Chopp'N It Up Cup Series next week. I do believe we got a race next week. Let's take a look and see where we're going to be at next week, because I like making sure that we're ahead of schedule. We are at Darlington. A little throwback week next week for week 2 in the round of 12. Then we go for a bye week on the 27th. We're back March 6th at the Charlotte Oval. The Legacy Atlanta will be the final race for the final 8. That is a massive day. Garcella, welcome to our server. We appreciate you. Thank you to all of you for showing up, showing out, doing the thing. Be a part of our Discord. Our Discord community is for everybody. Everybody can jump in there, have some fun, talk to each other. Do the thing. Caffrey, Brian Fine, your top 3. Chris Justice, 4.5 back, 23 laps to go. Try to challenge his way forward. Does have 9-lap fresher tires than Brian Fine. Brandon Banks, give it a 109. Chris Justice has a lot of time to play catch-up here. John Hammond back inside the top 5. Does have David Steiner closing into the distance. 2 Australians in tonight's race. 1 Canadian. It's going to be Jason Day. David Steiner from Australia. Michael Caffrey from Perth, Australia. Love our friends from across the big pond. It is Saturday morning over there, just so everybody knows. What's up, Pop? How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for being out there. Good to see Chad out there. I appreciate all of the chats. I do. Let's go striker for Mr. Van Nest. Much love. So Brad Banks out front, trying to go back to back without caution. That might be a factor here. Brian Fine catching Michael Caffrey. Strickland inside the top 5. He's got about 13-second difference here between he and the front. He's got 20 laps to play catch-up here. Doing it about 0.6 of a second a lap faster than the field. Chris Justice just ahead of him. The striker is catching fire here at the end of this race. Pitting a little later. Working the outside lane, trying to get more out of that car than Carfax, or not Carfax, Carmart with a quote on a brand new Murcielago. That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say that. That's what I was trying to say. 77.57. Justice to the inside of the 25. Here comes the 88. Strickland's got a chance to rip it down here. Well, clear Ron Hollyfield. Love seeing Ron get out there and run. I know his number's not the same as what it is on the pylon, but it's all good. Right at Banks, around Jeff Laraway. Caffrey in second. Brian Fine right behind him. Good line around the racetrack for all the drivers. Look at Pat Green. He came in on 125. Did get that penalty. Had a little bit of damage to fix, so he fixed all that. 17 laps to go, though. 7.7 the gap. Striker right there on the back bumper of the 01. Is about to have he's close. I mean, he's close to the top 3. He's trying to make sure his streak of podiums work. We've had 6 in a row. Looking for that 7th in a row. He's got 2 more drivers to get to with 16 laps to go. That is a tall order. As Chris Justice holds on to 4th. The top 5 night for both of these drivers, pretty massive. Hammond holding off David Steiner right now. Rock Duty, several seconds back. Going to close it back in. Caffrey, 2 times. Oh, caution's out. What in the world just happened? Church and John Hammond. Oh, no. Church got free. Oh. John Hammond's race just destroyed. Dang it. Let's see what happened. I think Church just got free off the corner. He did. Right here, that split seam right there. Offset corner, getting out of the corner. Boom. Boom. That car just snaps on him at the end. And John Hammond trying to go down to avoid. As the car rolled down the racetrack there. Dang it. Well, you know who's going to be your free pass? Jason Day. This Day gets back in the lead lap. Brandon Banks, Michael Caffrey, Brian Fine. Chris Justice will stay out. Michael Strickland will stay out. They're going to trap Nathan Bigard a lap down. Holyfield will come in. Jerry Culver will come in. A lot of drivers coming in right now. Hammond will have to come to pit road, and I think his car is just too tore up. Jason Day gets that free pass. Yeah, John jumping to pit road. Ouch. Ouchie. Thanks to that. Well, he's got an extra set of tires. So Jason Day's going to come in. He's got an extra set as well. So, Rock Duty, holding on. Brandon Banks will lead pit road. He'll have a new set of tires. The difference on tires right now, about 16 laps. And if you don't think that is going to matter, 5th caution of the race. That'll be a big deal. Right now, 14 laps to go to be 13 when we come back. Chris Justice, Michael Strickland, Brock Duty. So drivers leading laps here. What was the truck race good? I hope it was good. I saw it was good. I saw that. I saw it was good. I saw that Cleat had an issue. Laraway getting one of his laps back. So it's Pat Green. Yeah, Cleat got free and went on the inside wall. It needs some more time behind the wheel. Was a good deal. We'll have a chance to watch some racing this week. We'll watch the ARCA race tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. I've got to do what I was texting you earlier, Pop. I got to do that tomorrow. One more thing to purchase. First race didn't go great. That's all right. I mean, he literally just got his truck license a couple of days ago, so I didn't expect him to do well at all. Green flag, let's go. Running back to the back bumper, Michael Strickland. Justice up on the outside. Justice down in the corner. Good restart. Close racing. There's Brandon Banks. Rock Duty trying to get up. It lasted on 18. 5-7 in tow. Tony Sanders up on the outside. David Steiner, Donna Williams. Justice to Strickland. Strickland trying to take back over the lead here. 11 laps to go. Stryker sending the corner way up on the wall. And he will clear as the 8 and the 14 will be side by side. Brian Fine working the corner. 8 surging here. Jerry Culver ahead of Nathan Picard. Would be your eligible lucky dog. Caffrey in 9th right now. Trying to manage right now as Jason Day tries to march his way through the field as well. Brandon Banks to the lead. Stryker 10 laps to go in tow. Brian Fine in 3rd. Oh, look now. Here's David Steiner. Steiner on the oval circuit. You can call him SVD. Oh, no. Caution. Jerry Culver got taken out. Nathan Bigart will be your lucky dog here. He'll have an extra set of tires. They're trying to do something at the end of this race. Brandon Banks, Brian Fine, Michael Strickland. As they all whoa up. Caffrey got nailed there. Let's take a look. They're 3 wide right here. Brock Duty on the outside. 0-1 on the inside. 9 comes down and just right rear hooks to 77. Yep, they're waiting on the pace car. So Nathan Bigart should be your lucky dog. You'll get that free pass. And Brian Fine behind Brandon Banks. And do you give up track position? No, you don't. Yep. All good things. Yeah. Well, Brock had, he was 3 wide there, but didn't know that it was like 3 wide. It could have been clear. It could have been 2 by 2, according to the spotter, based on where they were at. Caffrey and Big Art both on pit road. Big Art gets the free pass, will come back around. Well, it started the tail end of the longest line, so he'll be able to get some things worked on. Church again with that B-ball flag. Still trying to work on the car. I hate that for him. Ain't seen any driver have any kind of issue. Almost didn't save it. Caught the groove, or might have saved it. Yeah, that groove. So on that third lane, when especially on progressively banked tracks like this one, that third groove is awesome. But you kind of have to commit to one side or the other. Then when you get on the back straightaway, especially like Kansas and Charlotte, maybe not so much Texas, but Kansas and Charlotte, that back straightaway, you get the tires below that apron. And then you try to get off the gravel, and you try to get off the marbles that are down there, and you try to get back on the racetrack. The dang thing just wants to snap on you. So I get it. It's rough. Might have saved it, Church. Might have saved it. All right. Brandon Banks, Brian Fine, Michael Strickland, David Steiner, Chris Justice on the inside. We'll see the 21 of Tony Sanders, Donnell Williams, Jason Day back into the mix as well. It's going to restart a little higher. And Caffrey will be able to make the pass and try to get around Nathan Bigard here. Nathan Bigard, tail end of the longest line, has to wait for Caffrey before he can restart. Caffrey on a 142 to catch back up to the tail of the field. They'll be ready to go. All right. Brandon Banks, Brian Fine, Michael Strickland, David Steiner. Let's go. We're green. 6 to go. Good restart. Brian Fine. Larry, think of it like, sir. Striker looking at the outside. Magic number. Right where he's at in that podium. Here comes the 21 of Tony Sanders. Jason Day on the bottom side as well. David Steiner looking and hunting right now. Ryder Banks out front. 5 to go. Mataru taking for the Langsu. Strickland trying to rip that outside lane. Oh, under the wall just a touch. 63, keeping the bumper clear for clean air. Just turning into the bottom side. Tony Sanders, David Steiner, looking on the inside, all the way to the bottom of the racetrack they go. Bigart up to 9th. Brandon Banks just ran his fastest lap of the race, 29.96. Not bad at David Steiner. Clears the 21. Striker going back a spot. David Steiner picks up that 3rd spot right now. Steiner from the bottom to the top. Corner exit, good drive off here. Brandon Banks seeing it, 3 laps to go. I had my surgery go, and yours is Wednesday. Well, good luck in your surgery, by the way. My surgery was a success. We only have a little bit to go when it comes to treatments and recovery. But, yeah. A lot of my face is gone.
It's not gone.
They may have sewed it back into one big giant long 70 stitch line.
It's not gone, no. Just the icky part is gone.
They cut off a bunch. They cut off good parts too.
God, that sounded like a 4-year-old said it. Just the icky part's gone.
Yeah. 2 to go. Let's get around to it here. Brandon Banks trying to go back to back. We'll see if he can do it. One final lap. White flag waves. Final lap. Brian Fine in tow. David Steiner in third. Jason Day in fourth. Tony Sanders in fifth. McGart trying to hard charge his way around. Chris Justice. Donnell Williams on his inside. There's Jerry Culver just ahead. But Brandon Banks, half second of the gap all the way around. Into the corner. Upside down. Inside out. Nope. That's not what's happening. There's your white flag moment. And the win goes to Banks. Brian Fine at second. David Steiner, third. Thank you, Kendra, for the like. I appreciate that very much. It was a success. Successful race back-to-back for Brandon Banks here at Charlotte as the race comes to a close. Congratulations to Brandon Banks. Brian Fine, David Steiner, Jason Day, Tony Sanders. That'll be your top 5. Strikers in 6th. Nathan Bigart in 7th. Donna Williams in 8th. Chris Justice in 9th. Brock Duty in 10th. Those are all your drivers. And Michael Caffrey in 11th. Those are all your drivers on the lead lap. Jerry Culver, first driver off the lead lap in 12th. Ron Holyfield, Jeff Laraway, Pat Green, John Hammond, Brad Dove, Clint Hackett, Robert Church, Jonathan Parsons, your top 20. And then down the rest of your race results. Greg Ridge Jr. and Rayburn, his grip pack failed. Dang it, Rayburn. We're going to celebrate back-to-back here for Brandon Banks. And here's surgery went well. Cheers for a speedy recovery. A little scar and everything. It's not really little. It's not a little scar. But it'll be okay. I'm happy it's finally done. I'm glad surgery's. We're 9 days past when I was supposed to have surgery, and I'm glad that it's done. Because now I can focus on the tail end of all this and do the thing. Thank you, was your race controller again. Thank you to all the drivers out there for putting the time in to get out here and run with everybody. We appreciate them very much. And how about that? A good day. It was a good day. Thank you to Penguin, of course. $70 stitches, folks. From blue stitches, purple stitches, and clear stitches. I have 70 stitches. It's nuts. But it's okay. Let's not complain about it. Let's talk to Brandon Banks. Let's get over here and say, hey, how about that back-to-back weeks?
Yes, sir. I'll take it.
I like it.
Yeah. Ran good, man. Kansas, one of my better tracks. I felt like these last couple tracks are going to be pretty decent for us. So hopefully we can kind of keep that momentum up and keep racing like that, man. It was really fun racing with Nate there. I don't know what happened. Did he speed or something?
He got a penalty, yeah. Yeah, on pit road.
Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, that's it. It was a good race, man. It was really about managing the tires. It was pretty. The dirty air was crazy. You couldn't really turn. But yeah, it was definitely a fun race.
You had the long run race pace. I mean, I know you started on pole, and I was watching what was going on with the stage. I was like, well, it's only 40 laps of the stage. What happens on a 50-lap run? And you showed.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely were probably one of the best ones on the long run. That first run, going to this first stage there, I really didn't get maybe a 20-lap run in practice, so I didn't know how the tires were going to react. So I just kind of paced myself there at the beginning of the race. If they wanted to go, I let them go, and just I felt like once we kind of figured out about what a 40-lap run was going to be, then I kind of knew how much I could push it for the rest of the race, and yeah, it was worked out. It was ran good.
That Budweiser, I told you last week, right? That Budweiser paint scheme is pretty good luck.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, if it keeps winning me races, we'll run it. We'll run it every week if we got to. So, um, yeah. But like I said, we're really just focused on Atlanta, getting there and just trying to run good there. We raced there this past Wednesday and won there Wednesday night. So car's going to race probably a little different. I think the fuel's a little bit different than what we ran, but I still felt like I was in pretty good shape. But like I said, we'll go from here, I think, to Darlington, Charlotte. Try to keep the momentum up and try to keep the momentum going, and to the end there and see if we can make a run at it.
Do what you did in the truck series. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I'm trying, man. It's tough to do, but yeah, I mean, we'll see what we can do. We got some good tracks. Like I said, we should run good if we can get some long runs like we get tonight. I think it'll work out to our advantage. And just keep it clean. Really, Darlington's going to be kind of a crapshoot. I run good there, but it's very hard to pass. But I mean, heck, man, everybody in here seems to be running good around each other. We've kind of got to that point where we figured each other out, and you know, people are pretty considerate. If you're faster and things like that. So appreciate what they did. So we ran a good race. Didn't want to see that last caution come out.
Yeah.
I felt like we were really good there, but and I knew Brian was going to be really fast on new tires, so just had to kind of block him a little bit there when we could, and just it's just like he said, it's so hard to pass. If he'd have got around me, I don't think I could have got back around him. So, it's all about, really, that's what you got to do in this car, and it's kind of sucks, but that's what you got to figure out in this thing to be fast. So we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
I like it, Brandon. About it back-to-back weeks, 2 different rounds. That's pretty fantastic, man. Congratulations. Give you shout outs. That's going to definitely give you a big jump on the points here tonight.
Yeah, like I said, appreciate you, man, for putting it on. You don't sound like you feel very good.
I had my surgery today.
Oh, okay. Well, hope you're doing good there, man. Appreciate you coming out here and doing this. I mean, even though you're that's crazy to be out here broadcasting this after having surgery. So thank you. Thanks to DBR, Brian, David, they ran a great race. Jason, like I said, everybody in the league ran really good tonight. We had a nice, good race. Chopping It Up podcast, just everybody that comes out and watches, and just appreciate it, man. Like I said, we're gonna keep the momentum going, and we'll see what we can do for next week. And I don't know, hopefully win another one. That'd be nice.
Oh, it'd be great to see.
Yeah,
but then now I'm jinxing it, so let's not do it.
Yeah.
We'll just continue
don't mess
to
me
say,
up, man.
We'll continue to say the 8 paint scheme looks good, and it seems like a good luck charm. Possibilities happen next week. That's what we'll do.
All right.
I like it.
Then we'll go with that. Appreciate it.
You have yourself a good
Thanks,
night, man. We'll see you soon.
All right, man. Thanks.
Brandon Banks coming home in victory lane and knocking it down. Brian Fine finishes in second. Like Brandon said, if he had the opportunity to make that pass, he didn't think he was going to be able to get around him just because how the dirty air played out. And Brian, same concept. That was good. How about a race from you, man? It was a good race for the stage, and then able to have some things go your way at the end and finish yourself out there in P2. Brian, are you there? I can't hear you. Why can't I not hear you? Hold on. I should be able to hear you. Can chat hear you? No, nobody can. Hold on. I'm going to move you and bring it back, okay? Can you hear me now?
How about now?
I can hear you now. There we go. That's what I was like, what in the world's going on? Anyway, as I said, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I just realized that my Discord mic setting went away.
Oh, did it?
It happens, but to answer your question, no. I mean, super solid run tonight. I thought I had a chance against Brandon. Dirty air won that factor. As soon as I went into one and it started to wash up, I was like, oh boy, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I watched the early run with you there, and try to be fast and try to stretch some things, and then of course just it seemed like the low line was there, that it wasn't there, that the high line was crazy tough to pass, and then Kansas changed a couple of times tonight. It seemed like.
It did. The bottom was running really good at the beginning. I started seeing Nate coming up to the top, and I was like, well, let's go up here. It started to stretch a little bit, and then we had that first caution, and then the heat cycle just got the best of the tires after that. I was thinking stage was at 35. I was wrong. That's how my week has been. Hey, it is what it is. It's been a good night overall.
I mean, you can't ask for anything better. I mean, if you think about it, there's more to it than just figuring out what's going to happen at the stage. I mean, you can have good stage points and still come out with a positive result. So I mean, that it worked out. Kansas was good.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love this place. I've always been good at Kansas. Just it really sucks with dirty air. I wish the dirty air was not there, but hey, that's why we get to play with race cars on this thing and try to figure it out.
If you can't, then you just delete us. That's it. Just goodbye.
Oh no, I like you guys too much. I love staying here.
I like it. That's what it is. But hey, I mean, I thought it was I thought it was a good race. A couple of cautions, shaking things up. Some penalties, shaking some things up. Like it was racing, right? I mean, I think that's what is quintessential about this car is as the A Cup car continues to develop or be developed on iRacing with the help of NASCAR. You're getting some of the true to form physics. Hopefully, the short track or the intermediate track package or the mile and a half package gets better because it is way better on NASCAR than I feel like it is on iRacing right now.
Yeah, I mean, over time it'll get better. We have a new season coming up. They're going to improve, but from when we had the new tire model to now, I feel like it's gotten way better. Our racing is a lot closer now. And the competition is getting closer than ever. That's what makes it so great to run in here and chop shop with all these guys. Every week we tend to make each other better every week, and that's what's fun.
And it's going to get better from there because you guys have, what is it, now 4 races? I think it's 4 races left, and then we're on, right? Then we're on for a break, and then we're on again.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's go have some fun for these last few races. It was pretty good, solid points night.
Mm-hmm. And that puts you in good contention for the final 8. So that's what you're looking at. Final 8 drivers be able to compete for a championship at Legacy Atlanta. That's going to be huge.
It's going to be majorly huge. Ever since that win at Indy, I feel like it's been a big confidence booster going into these final races.
That's what you need if you're gonna go out Darlington and Charlotte and throw it down and be able to make sure you have those points. You're gonna need everyone that you can get. So Brian, give your shout outs tonight. We'll see you next week. And fantastic race P2 tonight.
Yeah, thanks, man. Shout out to you guys up there. Penguin doing an exceptional job. Chop Shop, Signature Esports, Stay Tuned Esports, my wife, my daughter, everyone in this league. Shout out to Brandon on the win tonight. The dude is a class act, and he's super fast. Shout out to David Steiner tonight. Top 3 run, man. Good job.
Well deserved. Who says that the Aussies can't win on the ovals or have podiums on the ovals? Whatever the case may be. I promise. We're probably going to see an SVG oval win this year. I don't know when it is, but I almost put money on it.
I really hope so because it's really going to shake up a lot of things. He's close.
He's close. Yeah, I like it. All right, Brian, we'll see you next week. Congratulations. Good luck in the rest of your races this weekend.
Appreciate you.
As Brian Fine coming home in P2 tonight. Last but not least, speaking of the Aussie, that we like to talk about. We like to talk about our friends from across the big pond a lot because we are all very much Shane Van Gisbergen fans here at this household. We're also fans of McCaffrey's and, of course, this man, Mr. David Steiner, coming on P3 tonight. David, I promise you have the skill to get out there and run with these guys. And you showed it tonight. You were able to travel through the field and hold off on some restarts there.
Hey there, Jason. I appreciate that. Thank you. It feels like a bit of a privilege to, at an oval event, to sit down and have a chat with you at the end of a race. Personally, I'm treating this like the feeling of this as a win, because to end up third on the podium amongst a field of oval specialists, and you've been doing this with Chop for years, and I've had a good couple of years now to get to know these names, and to finish high in the order against some of these drivers feels pretty special, mate.
Well, I know that you do like your super speedways. This is more of a technical track, and there's a lot to learn from this track because it transfers over to a lot of the racetracks that, eat the tires up or have a low in, high out, or there's a lot when it comes to figuring out this race car. And on the road side of things, we've called many a time where David Snyder gets out there and gets that big old W in the GT3 circuit, the IMSA style racing as well. But it's not as easy as everybody thinks, right? They're like, oh, they're just turning left.
Yeah, it's not, and I'm still learning, of course. I mean, I don't think I've learned everything there is to know. No, not by a long shot. Even running lines. I mean, if I was to pick this race apart and look at what I didn't have a clear strategy on the line I was taking. I mean, low side running was typically what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of other cars sort of maybe weren't. But so there's just so much for me to learn there to understand it. But this felt like one of the tracks that I felt comfortable with. I'll be honest with you, at super speedways, I'm not comfortable there at all. I don't go well there at super speedways. There's just so much I need to learn about them. And having said that, the really super tight tracks I struggle with a bit as well. So it's the ones in between, especially if there's braking involved, I feel a little better about it and normally run a little better.
Well, the intermediate tracks is what we call these 1.5 mile tracks, right? And they call them cookie cutters for a reason. But what I see, the best way around the racetrack is the fastest way around the racetrack in most cases is the bottom side of the racetrack. It's also the best place to save tire. However, it's about picking when you're looking at the racetrack. In my opinion, from watching overhead for as many years as I see, the more you commit to what line you're running and hitting your marks, no matter where you're running on the racetrack, it's usually the best part. And not splitting seams, dynamic banking. It puts a little more air underneath your car and makes you free. So I think those are the things that I see the most out of any driver who thinks they're struggling. It's normally just about the race line, where you enter in. You can run the high side all day long, but if you're splitting say you have that dark line that splits third and second lane, right? If you have your left side tires below that line, your right side tires are above that line, you actually have a different offset because it's progressive banking on the racetracks. So the banking is different from that second lane to the third lane, and you're adding air to underneath that car. It's going to free it up.
Yeah. Look, I've heard you. I picked up a lot of what I've learnt so far from your broadcast, and that's one of the things that I've heard you mention a few times about seam splitting and picking up on it when a driver gets loose.
Mm-hmm. You can watch it happen.
And you go back and you'll watch that replay and you'll talk it through, and there he goes, he hits the seam. And, yeah.
Yep. That's especially on a track like this. It's different. It's sometimes different on short tracks, but it's on a track like this, whether it's Charlotte, Texas, Kansas, Chicagoland, Michigan, tracks like that, even Pocono's the same way. There's a lot of picking it apart, but you were bad fast. You had to be on the right cycle. You have to put yourself in position to be on the podium, and you did that yourself. So, kudos, man. You did everything right tonight, and there's no picking it apart when you do it right.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to do it right, but not just that, just to not make mistakes tonight. Because I made one or two. I'm making fewer of them as I learn the rules and my racecraft gets a little better. But yeah, I didn't want to make any mistakes tonight, especially. So I'm a bit reticent to, I'm running at the front towards the end there. The last thing I want to do at this time of season is to make a mistake and affect one of those blue highlighted drivers all around me there at the end of the race here. So fortunately, I was able to keep it clean and technically fairly clean, and just make it to the end. I'm just sort of happy to have done it.
Clean and green, sir. That's all that matters. Those blue names on the side of the screen, they don't matter. Okay, they don't. Right? They're gonna race. They're gonna race you hard. You're gonna race them hard. That's what matters. It matters to me. I don't care who wins the race. The playoffs are gonna happen. We're gonna crown a champion. If I see somebody that doesn't have a blue name win a race and be like, ha ha ha, upset. Look at that. Here it is. That's just who I am.
Yeah, no, it's I appreciate the course, the league leadership and the other drivers for being patient with some of the earlier mistakes I've made, and hopefully there's just fewer of them, mate.
Well, you know what? When you finish third, all those are all erased. Bye-bye. See you later. Okay. Off to the next one. It's going to be a tougher racetrack. Darlington's a whole different ball of wax, so mistakes will be made, not just from you, but from all the drivers out there. They call it the Darlington Stripe for a reason, right?
Yeah, okay. I'll need to do some homework.
Yeah.
Is that because there's one line really to stick to?
And when you get around that racetrack, like say you set it at a turn one, right? It's going to kind of bounce a little bit off the bottom, that second lane, and then it's going to roll you up the wall, and you're going to get a little bitty scrape on your wall. And that is called the Darlington Stripe. It's tough. It's a tough racetrack, but it's a lot of fun if you get it right. It's a lot of fun if you can get it right. It is very tough to pass.
We'll see how we go. Well, yeah, and I'll do some workout, with Michael Caffrey, and thanks to him for helping flatten out a little my learning curve with all this, and he's been helping me along with all the session time we put in during the week. So I've improved thanks to him as well. He's constantly offering valid coaching for me in this format, which is really great. So grateful for that. Thanks, Mick. And thanks to you for being here, even Jason, just so close to your getting out of your major operation. So, and here you are, putting on the broadcast for us on a Friday night, Saturday morning. So thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. I was not gonna miss it. Even though I can't like get all excited and hyped and yell and scream and do the old open mouth like full talking thing.
That'll come.
It was still a good race, and I was still able to call it. Maybe not not the normal hype me, but it was good enough to be able to have some mumbled words and enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
guess the only people I haven't thanked are well on to Brandon and Brian, and I'll thank the league sponsors.
There you go.
The Chopp'N podcast, the Stay Tuned Sports podcast, admin box, and forgive my ignorance. It's my first time here. Have I missed anyone?
No, you good. You got admin box. You got Stay Tuned Sports. You got Chopp'N podcast.
It's the Stay Tuned Sports is the polar board. Is that right?
Yep, you got it.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's good. Thanks for everything on there, and thanks to everyone who drove tonight.
That's the most
Been
important
great.
part.
Great race. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Nice to
Exactly.
have a good finish.
Exactly, and that's the most important point, right, David? Because without drivers, this is nothing.
Yeah. And I don't need to win. I just don't want to finish 29th, and I don't want to force anyone else to finish 29th. So for me, today's a win. I'm gonna take it, mate.
Do it. I'm proud of you. Are you kidding me? I'm all about personal reflection. I'm also all about personal growth, and a P3 and Chop Shop in the Cup Series on a playoff race. It's tough. It is. You're probably asking for one of the toughest races you're going to go through, and you did it tonight, and it only gets better from here because this should build confidence, and you say, all right, now I know what to do it at the next mile and a half track you go to, which is Charlotte. You're going to see different characteristics on the racetrack, but you're set up for that one. But you got to go through Darlington first.
Yep. We'll deal with that in stride. Looking forward to it, Jason.
It's going to be fun. David, congratulations on a P3 tonight, man. Always a pleasure. Enjoy your Saturday.
I will. We've got Bathurst 12 hour, and I think even Daytona's this weekend, so I'll be on the couch.
Oh, yeah. So that's
with the air conditioner on. It's very hot here, not like what you guys are putting up with there. Quite the opposite.
You have to have the aircon on. It was actually 63 here, so that's what is that? 26, 27 C there. So
yep.
It was, it's not bad here this week, but it wasn't last week when we got like a foot of snow. Weird.
Yeah, we've had one of the hottest summers I've ever felt, actually, across the nation. We've had like routine 120s.
Oh, goodness.
It's been crazy.
Goodness. Yeah. Oh, well, you be safe then. Drink plenty of water, hydrate, make sure that hopefully you guys get no blackouts. That's hot enough for rolling blackouts. That's terrible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Goodness. All right, David. Well, congratulations, man. Tell all the boys I said hi. And we'll see you next week. It'll be fun.
Yes, indeed. And go well there with your recovery.
I'm working on it. We're on literally hour 6. Yeah, wrote about it. So I can only do so much. I want it to heal right now. I want to look beautiful.
You do enough, brother. You do enough.
All right, man. David, much love, man. We'll see you soon.
Thanks,
Okay.
buddy.
You too. That's David Steiner coming home P3 tonight. And I feel like I step on David, and I don't mean to step on him. So apologies to David if I stepped on him a little bit there. Love the dude. Love them all. Love all of our partners across the big pond. From New Zealand to Australia. We've got friends and family, or what I call internet family, all the way through a few in Japan, a couple in the Korean area. Philippines for sure, Turkey, Italy, European nations, of course, right here in the good old US of A. Love them all. So we appreciate everybody, folks. Thank you for sticking with me tonight. I will get better at calling races as we go because that's what matters. It's what matters. So we appreciate you all. Of course, and always, I want to thank you all for being out there. Thank you to Budgie. Thank you to Jess for all her support. Today's a draining day, and I wanted to be here to make sure that I fulfilled my obligation, and make sure that we had a good race and to call a good race, and whether it was how do I put it, as exciting as I normally try to make it. Still a good race tonight. Chop Shop does a great job of managing the drivers and managing the race line, and things just happen on the racetrack to continue to make the racing interesting. So we thank them very much. Thank you to Chopp'N Media Podcast. Thank you, of course, to Station Sports, Track Racer, Ballstats, BB Music, and all the fine folks that help Chop Shop continue to grow. Thank you to John Stryker for having us out there. Make sure you check out what Ryan and Brian have going on with the Chopp'N Podcast as well. Check out the links in the description. If you haven't done so, make sure you hit the like and the follow button. Hit the subscribe button if you're out there on YouTube. Hit the notification bell if you haven't done so to let you know when to go live. And, of course, and always, we appreciate you. Be good, be safe, be kind. We'll see you all soon. I'm going to go heal up.